Hi guys, I hope you're well. I hope you had a good weekend. I got back yesterday from going to a spa, which was one of my birthday treats. My grandma treated me to a really nice spa day, so I'm feeling very relaxed today. I had a bit to do this morning, but I had a free hour, so I just thought I'd make a video. I just wanted to share with you some of the new beauty things that I have acquired. It was my birthday last week, which some of you may know if you follow me on Twitter. And I got a few lovely things from some very nice people in my life, and I bought a few things with my own birthday money as well, which I wanted to share with you. So the first thing I'm going to show you is probably the most exciting thing I got, and I absolutely love this. It's an at-home gel nail kit. So it comes with the UV lamp that's needed, the base coat, the top coat and the colour, and basically instead of going to a salon to get shellac or there's other brands that do that kind of thing, the nail polish that lasts for 2 or 3 weeks, you can do it at home now. A few of these kits are available. I've seen there's one in Boots by Naileen, I think, which is about £85, which is a bit more expensive than this one, which I think looks quite good. But this one is by Red Carpet Manicure, and I would really recommend it. My best friend also has it herself. She has the more expensive kit, and she's had it for a good 6 months, and she loves it and uses it every single week or whenever she needs to top up her nails. And she bought me the starter kit, which I'm really happy with. I really would recommend it. You get one colour polish with it, but you can buy the polishes separately as well. And this is what the nails look like, or the quality of the nails. I've had these on for about 3 days now. They still look perfect. They're chip proof. Hopefully they'll last a few weeks, but I really love this. If you are thinking about having shellac done, or you do get shellac on a regular basis, then I would recommend buying an at-home kit. They're quite good priced, or they're well priced. I think this is about £50 or so, and yeah, it saves going to a salon, so I love that. She also bought me an additional colour, which is kind of like a bright pink shade, which I haven't used yet. I think you can purchase, there's probably about 20 shades or so. I think they're about £12, so I can't wait to choose some more to use from that. Another present I received was the Babyliss Big Hair, and I talked about this in my last video and how much I love it, and I really do love it a lot. I've read so many reviews over, I don't know, since whenever it came out, and I've always wanted it, but I just never got around to buying it. And Lily remembered that I wanted it, and she took her daddy shopping, and she bought me this for my birthday, and I really do love it. I've used it every day since I've had it. Basically what it is it actually looks quite scary and big, but it's actually quite easy to use. The first go that I did with it, I wasn't too sure, but I've got the knack of it now, and I might do a video on how to use this if you're unsure. But it's a really, really nice tool for getting volume, for getting shine in your hair, for being able to get a little bit of shape and texture. If you don't like the super straight look that straighteners give, then I really recommend this, and you do want a little bit more oomph in your hair, then this is amazing. It's very quick and easy to use. So basically it lets out hot air like a hairdryer. It sounds like a hairdryer, and this brush rotates as if a hairdryer, hairdresser, if you're at the hairdressers, when the hairdresser has the hairdryer in one hand and a round brush in the other, they kind of like twist the hair around and they pull against the hair. And I've never known how to do that in real life and never been able to do it. I think it's just one of those special talents that hairdressers have. But this brush mimics that, so you can get the kind of salon finish that you would get when you've been to the hairdressers, the blow dry look with this, which I think is amazing. And I think it costs about £40 or so, but it is on offer all the time on the internet and in shops. Another present I received was a perfume by Escada, and I picked this out because I love Escada's summer perfumes. I get one every year, or I've had one the last few years, and I knew I would love this year's. They've actually brought out 3 this year, which is really good, because last year the one Taj Sunset, I think it was called, I really, really loved. But this year they've brought out 3 different ones, which is good, and I kind of want to get them all. But I'll start with this one first, and it's the Rockin Rio, and apparently this is a re-promote, or this has been bought out before. Comes in quite a bland looking bottle, but trust me, the scent is well worth the kind of boring bottle. It's very, very fruity. It's quite sickly. I'm sure some people might not like it, but personally I really love it. To me it smells of summer in a bottle. It's very, very fresh and fruity and quite strong, and I really, really like that. I think this set wasn't bad at all. I think it was £20 from fragranceShop.com or something. I don't know, but it came with a free cosmetic bag, which I think is really nice. Usually I don't like the things that come free with products, but for the same price, if you bought the bottle alone or if you bought this set, it costs the same. So I thought I might as well get it. And I actually used this yesterday when I went to a spa, and I put all my makeup in it. It's quite handy. So this came free, and it's actually pretty good quality. Has I think you can hang it on your bathroom door or wherever you're staying in a hotel, and it's really good for traveling because it has clear cases or clear compartments, and they're all zipped. And yeah, I took all my makeup and things like that in this yesterday. So that was £20. I'll link below where I bought that. Then what else? Using my birthday money, I also bought a few bits at the weekend because I went out with my friends and I wanted some new makeup to wear on the night, and yeah, I'll show you what I purchased. I knew that I wanted to do a very, very simple makeup look. Maybe I'll post pictures, or I'm going to do a blog post about it anyway. I knew that I wanted to wear very, very simple makeup, kind of neutral but with nice lashes, and yeah, just keep it simple. So I've been eyeing this up by Chanel for a long time. If you've watched my videos for a while, you'll know that I love the Illusion d'Ombre eyeshadows by Chanel, and I love the colour Illusoir, which is a very deep, dusky kind of purple. And that's beautiful for nighttime, but it's much deeper and darker in tone. But I wanted a lighter one, and I'd seen this on a few people's blogs and I fell in love, but I just couldn't justify it before, so I used my birthday money to buy this, and it's the colour Emmersvielle, or I don't know how you pronounce it, but Emmersvielle, and it's just this really beautiful golden peachy colour. These eyeshadows are amazing. They're probably one of my favourites. They're very, very easy to use. You can apply them using your finger. I think the finger works much better than using the brush it comes with. And you can get a really gorgeous finish. Once it dries, it just doesn't smudge. You can build it so you get a darker coverage or a lighter coverage. And the texture is very, very unique. It's almost spongy or springy. Kind of like a mix between a gel and a cream, and they just apply amazingly. And that's the colour. As you can see, it's a very, very nice light golden peach, which I'll swatch there, but I like it all over. I just wore this all over, and then I put kind of a mid-tone peachy brown in my socket just to define the eyes a little bit, but that's all really that I needed. And I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but it's just one of those really nice everyday kind of wash colours. It doesn't have shimmer, but it has a kind of metallic finish to it. I couldn't recommend these shadows more. I think there's about 8 shades or so. Another thing I bought to wear out on Saturday were some eyelashes. I did originally go to MAC to buy some, but for some reason my counter didn't have any eyelashes in stock. I don't know if they've stopped doing them or my one doesn't stock them anymore. And then randomly I saw that Benefit did eyelashes. I did actually know about this, but I'd never really thought about it before, and I'd never actually seen them until I was looking for them. And they actually had some really gorgeous lashes, and I got the pair which are kind of the outer half lashes. These are very, very nice. These are probably one of my favourite corner lashes that I've ever tried. The quality is really good of these. It's a very, very natural but thick at the same time. Some of them can be too natural, but these give a really nice thickness to the lashes. They aren't too obvious. They look really natural because they don't have a thick black strip at the top, which sometimes other false lashes do. And I think these are amazing, and I can't wait to wear them again. I think the set I got was called Starlet Lash. I think that's the name, but I'm not sure. And these were £11.50. But actually I got £5 off, because if you have a Debenhams Beauty Point Club card at the moment, you get a complimentary £5 voucher on it. So if you use that before the end of May or something, you get £5 off anything. So I got these for about £6, which is a complete bargain. But I'm very happy with Benefit's lashes. I also picked up some eyeliners at the weekend. In my last video, one of my other videos, you know, or you may have heard that I love the sleek new Ooh La La lashes, eyeliner, sorry, and I bought 3 more shades. if you are looking for a brown liner, and I find brown liners very hard to find or hard to come by. A lot of brands actually don't make brown that often. It's more focused on blacks and variations of blacks. And brown liners or true brown liners are hard to find because often they're very reddy in tone. But Sleek have done, I think there's about 5 different browns, which is amazing. So I bought 3 different browns because I love brown liners. I got the shade Nutcracker, which is a little bit reddy in tone. They had no testers out, so I just went on the colour at the end of the stick. But that's the colour Nutcracker. And then I also got the shade Molasses, which is the shade I wore out at the weekend. And that's a little bit darker with less red in it, but they're all matte shades, which are really nice. And then I got the colour Cocoa, which is pretty much identical to Molasses, but they're all very nice formula. These are amazing. They're smudge proof, they're waterproof, they're multi-use as well, which I had no idea about. I always wondered when I got the press release or when I saw them in the shop why there were pinks and reds, and I thought who possibly would wear that on their eyes, but apparently they're for lip liners as well, which is amazing. Not that you'd wear brown on your lips, but the other colours are for lip liners. But there are 20 shades available of this. They cost $3.99, which is amazing, and they are very similar in formula to Urban Decay's 24/7 liners and other liners like that. So they're very creamy and smudge proof, but I really love those. I also went to MAC, not at the weekend, I think a few days before in the week, and I picked up 2 blushes from the new Chic collection. And I absolutely love these blushes. I've used these every day and I love both the shades I got. I haven't bought things from MAC for a long time, but for some reason I'm very anything lip or cheek related then I am drawn to, and I saw these on the stand and couldn't resist. I got the colour Pink Tea, which is a really beautiful, kind of unique. I actually haven't seen many shades like this. It's a very nice dusky pink. It's quite cool toned, but it's it doesn't look like that on the cheeks. It actually gives off quite a lot of colour. In the pan it looks very chalky, but it isn't like that on. It gives a very nice natural kind of pink, but not too pink. It's almost, it blends really nicely with the colour of a bronzer. I think it's a very nice kind of muted browny pink, and I'll swatch that here. But I will put swatches of these on my blog today, and that's Pink Tea there. The other one I got, of course, was the Peach. And this is Immortal Flower, and this colour is absolutely stunning. It's a very pale, pretty, just plain peach. There's not a hint of pink in it, it's just a peach basically. And I'll swatch that. This is a little bit lighter in tone, and I do think that it wouldn't show up on everybody, but it does show up when I use it on me, and I really like it, and that's there. It's a very nice bright peach shade. But both of these are beautiful. The formulas are satins, so they're not matte, but they're not shimmery either. They just have kind of a slight sheen to them, which gives a healthy glow on the cheeks. But I love these. If you can get hold of these, then both these colours are amazing. I actually really like another one called Love Cloud, which I may try and get before the new collections come out. Last but not least, I purchased this hair product from my hair salon at the weekend because I got my hair done. It's a little bit darker than it used to be. I don't know if you can tell because I changed my shade quite a lot, but I just had some more darker colours put in that would match my roots so it wouldn't grow out so badly. And when she was styling my hair, she used this on my hair and it gave so much volume. And usually I don't really like these dust things, but this one is actually really nice and I like the effect it gave, so I bought it. And it's the colour, oh, it's not the colour, it's called Super Dust, and it's by L'Oreal Professional, and it comes in this neat little, you know, red packaging, and it's one of those dusts that looks almost like talcum powder, and when you rub it between your hands it kind of goes a little bit sticky, and then you kind of massage it into your roots and it just adds a bit of volume and messy texture, which I'm really enjoying at the moment. Okay guys, so that was my haul. I may do another haul soon because I have kind of collected some bits over the last 5 or 6 weeks or so. But I hope you're well and I will speak to you soon. Bye.